Hey everyone. I'm gonna get started a lot quicker tonight than before. Give me just a minute here. I'm gonna share my video. Hey everybody. Hey Laura, can you share this to my stencil group? Can you guys hear me okay this time? Lena, maybe you could share it to my stencil group for me, please. I'd appreciate it if you do that. Okay, thank you, sis. Okay, well, I'm gonna get started anyways because last time I took way too long to get started. That was pretty ridiculous. In fact, Ian watched my video and didn't make it past the first like 6 minutes and he gave up. He's like, I tried to watch it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys some of my new stencil designs while I'm waiting for a few people to get in here. Can you guys see it all? Memories made here. How about breakfast all day, served all day? Hi, Lisa. How about wine country? Loved and forgiven. Okay, thanks, sis. I appreciate it. Stay humble. Stay strong. Dear Mom, you were right. Motivational, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna stencil tonight. Thank you, Lena. I appreciate you sharing. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I guess you can. I'm gonna try to get it in front of the camera, right? Okay. Got my paper plate. Hey, if you're on, just say something in the comments so I can know where you're watching from. Okay, so tonight I actually got these little cutting board cutouts from an Etsy shop. And that's what I'm going to be painting. I don't usually wear gloves while I'm stenciling, but I thought for this I didn't want to make a big mess, so. And I also don't usually use this kind of paint, but I got this folk art paint from Hobby Lobby and this Americana, Deco Art Americana, but they are both matte finish because I don't like to use anything glossy. Sorry, I was on a couple minutes late. Usually for big signs, I usually just use these foam brushes to do my background painting. But I'm going to use this brush tonight. You like my shirt? Thank you. These have wood grain on them, and usually if I'm using white paint, I'll try to not use something where the wood grain will show through. Or if there's a knot, because the white doesn't cover the knots very well. Hi fam, appreciate you guys all watching me tonight. I think everybody that's watching is my family. You don't know what I'm painting. I'm painting these little cutting board cutouts. I'm just gonna do a layer of white. Thank you, Lisa, I appreciate that. Thanks, Lindy. Hi, CJ. Oh, Sorable, yeah. If you guys don't know who Sorable is, he's YouTube famous. He is my son-in-law. And if you have kids that are gamers, check him out, or have your kids check him out. He's been doing that since he was, what, 13, CJ? He's got quite the YouTube following, and I'm making a mess. I don't know. I don't know if my stream looks good. How do I know that? Or are you talking about your stream? I would probably go back and paint the backs of these later, but I'm not going to do that tonight because I wanted to get onto the stenciling part, and they have to dry a little bit. Make sure if you're watching, comment, because I'm going to give away a set of these stencils to a random person in the comments. Yeah, I don't know about YouTube. I barely even started doing these, so I don't know if I would do very good on YouTube, so. That's good, Laura. How's my lighting? Can you guys see me okay? Hi, Barb. Yeah, I'll eventually get to the stenciling part. I think this paint dries pretty quick, so. So if you're just jumping on, I'm painting these little kitchen cutting board wooden cutout Ornies. Riley, that's my son Riley, everybody. Oh, and Laura's my daughter as well. Oh, good. I'm glad, Barb. I'm glad that you can see me and hear me good. Because in this area, we don't have very good signal. So for my sponge, I use makeup wedges, just regular makeup wedges. But I like the Equate brand because they are sturdy. They're more sturdy than some of the other ones, so that's what I'm using. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Grace is listening too. Aw, Lisa, give Grace a big kiss for me. That's my sister, guys. And Grace is her big old dog. Actually, Riley is really good at stenciling. So I'm just using black paint over the white. I don't know if that's dry enough. I should have brought like a hair dryer in here. I think it'll be all right though. So let me tell you what happened to me earlier today. I have my computer desk sitting with the first top drawer a little bit open because I like to rest my wrist on it. And I have my cup of coffee there, and I got in a hurry and I put something on my desk, and then I hooked my finger into my coffee cup and pulled it into my top drawer. It was horrible. That's never happened to me before. And then I turned around and pulled it the rest of the, or I picked it up, it dumped all over my mouse. I saved my mouse, put my coffee cup back up, and then did it a second time and dumped more coffee. It was ridiculous. Okay, so I have my little stencils here, and I'm not going to show you what they say until after I'm done stenciling them. Yeah, the wood's cold, Barb, but I'm gonna have to go ahead. It'll probably bleed, watch it bleed on me, but then I'll have to fix it if it does. I gotta get this glove off. I can't do this with a glove on. Actually, Morty's running around down here somewhere. She likes to follow me everywhere, and she is down here with me. So I just use the painter's tape to hold my stencils down. I think that'll be good enough. All right. When you're stenciling, the main thing you got to remember to do is to dab your sponge completely off on your paper towel. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me try to move the camera down a little bit. It's probably better. You really want your surface to be dry, and you want it to be smooth too, because any kind of little bumps could cause bleeding. Thank you for all the hearts for Morty. Oh, she heard me. Come here, Morty. Come here, Morty. Come here, Morty. They want to say hi to you. Come here. Hurry. Come here. Come here. This is Morty. Say hi, Morty. See my baby. Yeah. All right. She does. She follows me everywhere I go. She's my little buddy. For those of you who are watching on like a replay later, can you just comment replay for me so I'll know? I would really appreciate it. And if you're not following my page, please follow for me, because that helps me out. Hey, that's not bad at all. And then I will be painting the bridges too, but sweet but spicy. What do y'all think? I think that's cute for a little saying for the kitchen. I guess you could use them as Christmas ornaments. I'm not really making them for that, but I'm thinking more of things to put in like the tiered trays, or just something to hang in your kitchen. Sometimes people like to hang something on a basket. or something like that. Yeah, you could make magnets out of it. That would be cute. Thank you, Lisa. I have so many great customers that have become my friends over the years, and I'm sure a lot of them stencil way better than I do and make the cutest signs. Make sure if you're watching that you comment for me, because I'm going to give away a set of these stencils to someone in the comments during the live or after the live, but you have to comment during the live. All right. Hey. 2 for 2, no bleeds. Let me see if I get it from the camera. I like to stir the pot. I wonder if there's a delay today. So if your surface is a little rough, this feels pretty well dry. But you can take a sander to it and smooth it out a little bit. Because little bumps in your paint or ridges from a paintbrush, anything like that can cause it to bleed. Who likes to stir the pot? I think all of my sisters are on here. Are they? Is Lena on here? They all like to stir the pot. I actually don't have one that says anything about licking the spoon. I thought about that, but I don't have that one yet. When I make little sets, I kind of like to mix them up a little bit, give people a little bit of variety. Jennifer likes to stir the pot. Where did Lena go? She was on and she shared for me. No, my stencils are not adhesive, so they're not going to stick down. So you gotta use your fingers too. Don't be afraid to get a little messy. I end up with paint all over my hands. But it is what it is. the brand name of the sponges that I use again. I use the just makeup wedges, and I just have some of the Equate brand from Walmart. But you can get them off Amazon or wherever, but I like the sturdy, more sturdy. Like I tried some from Dollar Tree and they were just really flimsy and they weren't very good. But the sturdier the better. I even use the little makeup wedges on big projects. I know some people use like rollers and everything. I use them for everything I do. Just takes me a little longer. Hey Kim, glad you made it on. This one is Seasoned with Love. One more, and then I'm going to paint my bridges. I probably should have painted my bridges before or as I went. It won't take me too long though. Thank you, Kim. So how's the weather today where you are, everyone? I heard it was hot in West Virginia. Well, not hot, but I heard it was around 70, and that's odd for December in West Virginia. This is the only thing I use makeup wedges for too, actually. I do not use them for makeup. I only use them for stenciling. Very cold weather in Minnesota. I bet. Do you guys have snow up there? Oh yeah, I see now. It snowed today. Warm and steamy in Georgia. Gray skies in Missouri. It was about 45 to 47 degrees today here in Missouri. Gray skies, no sun. This is really not taking hardly any paint at all to do these either. And make sure that you guys are commenting for me because I'm going to give a set of these away. And these are tiny. They're like 3 inches by 3.5 inches. They're little, but they're the perfect size for little projects and using scrap wood. And honestly, I just make a ton of little blocks sometimes, and I sell them like crazy in my booth. Just little blocks with little sayings. I never throw away scrap wood. I have like 2 big bins of scrap wood. That one took a little longer to do. Here we go. Trying to get in around it. Can you see it? A little bit salty. Okay, so that's the 4 in the set. I'm gonna paint my bridges now. So I like to get, I just bought these at Hobby Lobby, but these are the type of brushes that I like for painting my bridges. I'm trying, hang on one second. Let me catch up here. Hi, Amy. Do you use acrylic or chalk paint? I have some chalk paint. I don't use it very often. I just have a couple of shades, but I normally don't. Tonight I'm using the acrylic paints. This is what I'm using tonight because these projects are tiny. I normally buy quarts of paint that I get mixed from Lowe's or Menards. These are your favorite brushes. Yep, these are my favorite for, let me see how I open them, for painting the bridges. It's a brand new package. Where's the scissors? Yep, these are perfect for these tiny bridges. So you don't have to paint your bridges, but I would recommend it because I think it gives the signs a nice finished look. Oh, guys, I got new glasses the other day and it is hard to get used to them because now I have to wear bifocals and half the time I feel like I'm in a fish bowl. Half the time I feel like I'm gonna stumble over myself. But I guess when you're getting old, you have to get those readers. I know you can't see what I'm doing really, but I'm just painting the bridges. I'm sure all of you know what painting the bridges are. If you don't, that is on the stencils, the middle parts of the letters are held in with a little piece of plastic that will leave a little line in your sign, and it's called a bridge. So I like to paint those. Painting bridges with black paint is the easiest to do. If I'm painting with white paint, it's a lot harder. It's nice and finished that way. Thank you, Lisa. I've heard some people say they don't like to cross their bridges and that some people even prefer them not to be crossed on their signs. I have always crossed the bridges. There is a little bit of a delay, a little bit salty. It depends on what you're making, if you cross them or not. I guess if you were making really rough signs with barnwood and stuff, I mean, I've seen stuff that doesn't really need them to be crossed, but I guess, you know, it is a preference for sure. Thank you for giving me those hearts and likes. So I am not really good at these videos, but I thought I would try it because I realized over the years that my page was really growing and I wasn't engaging much because I was really busy. And here I have all these followers and I'm not engaging with them. And I was like, I've got to do something to engage with my audience. So I really appreciate you all and everyone who watches this later. That one took a little longer, but I'm trying to get it in front of the camera. One more to go. That's cute. That should be my shop motto, huh? What was that again? Cross my T's, dot my I's, and paint my bridges. Sounds about right. It's fun to get to see me. Thank you, Lisa. I actually would like it if I could see everybody else. So I'm going to, hey Margot, you made it in, or on. I'm going to make a little bow for the tops of these. Let's see. I don't think I need this anymore. And honestly, I might go back later and paint the backs or clean them up a little bit or something, but tonight I'm not gonna paint the backs of them. So I want a Zoom call. I would actually, I don't know that I really want a Zoom call, but I would like to see the people, I guess, that I'm talking to. Make a little bow for it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to sand my edges. Getting ahead of myself. My bow looks a little wonky. You should be doing laundry, but you're here watching crafting videos. Yeah, that is not a very good bow. I just tied a little bow on the top. I'm gonna make them different though, all the bows. Because I have a bunch of different fabric. I like this one. Where's Ian? Ian is upstairs watching TV. I'm probably gonna make him craft with me if I keep making videos like this, so he can participate. There we go. Some likes for Ian. Ian is a really important part of my business. He runs to the post office for me almost every single day. And he cuts boards for me and sands them and preps my boards. That one doesn't look very good. I'm using scraps, guys, so it doesn't look very good, but oh well, it's all right. Make sure that if you're watching that you comment for me where you guys are watching from. If you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments. I think they look cute with the little bows. I probably wouldn't, I mean, I guess you could do them without the bows, but, and if you guys wonder where you can get these, I got them from a little Etsy shop called, I wrote it down somewhere, Laser Cut Treasure. And they make them in all different sizes, all kinds of wood cutouts. I like to support other small Etsy businesses. Thank you, Kim. My bows are a little bit crooked, but thank you, Jennifer. You want a how to make a wreath video? I actually thought about doing that because I know how to make wreaths. Let me do the little stuff first because that's getting way ahead of me. And I need one more. Sorry guys, I'm slow. My fabric's a little too wide, so I'm going to cut a skinnier piece. Thank you, Margot. Another 4 videos. I gotta come up with ideas. The only thing I do is stencil. I used to do all kinds of crafty stuff. I appreciate you guys that are hanging out with me this long. Hey, Valerie! A little bit salty. I don't mind showing you guys how to make wreaths. I like to make wreaths. I actually thought about getting my daughter-in-law and my daughter over here and teaching them how to make wreaths. So I got some jute twine from Hobby Lobby. And I had one cut already. I don't know what to do with it, so I'll just cut another one. I figured I need about 16 inches, and normally I wouldn't measure it out, but I don't want the string to be too long for the top. So I'm gonna cut them at 16 inches. So they'll be about the same. Gotta have a string at the top to hang them, or you wouldn't have to. I guess, like my daughter said, you could put a magnet on the back, but I'm gonna put a little string. And I didn't sand my edges on any of these, but that's okay. But I normally would just, for my signs, I take all my signs out to our workshop and I really sand the edges, but I normally would knock the edges down, which I need to do that anyways because there's a little bit of paint. It makes it messy. Oh, it's past your bedtime. Well, good night, Margot. Thank you for getting on. I appreciate you so much. I guess that would be late over there on the East Coast. getting hot down here. So I'm gonna tie a string to put through the little hole in the top. There we go. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you are not following my page, I would appreciate it even more if you would follow me. I'm sure my videos will get better over time. My glasses are falling down. What would you all do with them? Would you just hang them on a basket? Hang them on your cabinet door? Turn them into a magnet? Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lena. Lena's my little sister. She's very crafty too. More so than I am. I'm probably going to have these stencils available in a little bit larger size too. Of course, I can also make them any size you need, as long as they're not too small. But that's it. That's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. I've made a mess down here now. Let me catch up on these comments real quick. Hi, Charles. That's my brother. You like the part about the stencils? Thank you. Yeah, it could be a gift tag. That would be cute that way. Put it on top of a gift. Thank you, Barb. I appreciate you watching. All right, everybody, that's basically it. So I am so glad that you hung out with me tonight. And I don't know when I'll be on again, but I'll let you know. Thank you so much. Good night.